What's going on, guys? And today we're going to be talking about Disgaea 5 complete for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I just beat this game moments ago, and boy can I say, do I love and hate this game at the same time. Now, you may be wondering why I have that thought. Well, first off, let's get into it. This game, as a whole, is a very polished, very fun, very intuitive strategy RPG. And, as many of you guys know, strategy RPGs take a lot of time. You're not allowed to pretty much just brutalize your enemy. You have to first reach them. You can only move a certain amount of steps each turn. You have to grow your character's levels so that you're strong enough to beat your enemies. Now, Disgaea 5 is great because in that retrospect, it does strategy RPG really, really good. And the characters are hilarious. A lot of them, like Red Magnus, for example. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted there. He's a character that, for whatever reason, about halfway through the game, starts thinking he's The Rock. And by The Rock, I mean Dwayne Johnson. He starts saying, know your role and shut your mouth, and all these other things. It gets really weird, but it gets really entertaining. Then you have the main character, Disgaea, who's a former overlord, who's basically trying to find himself, but he's dealing with a guilty conscience, and just basically he's dealing with all these emotions because he was one of the baddest overlords, and then he kind of got soft because he didn't want to do it anymore. And you have Serafina, who's a rich, snotty, kind of dweeby girl who thinks every guy's in love with her. Now, it's things like this that make the game great. Let me just tell you. So, the characters and the conversations and just a lot of the dialogue is really funny. The game is a game that never takes itself too seriously. Now, I've been informed that that's kind of what the Disgaea franchise is known for. I've never played any of the other games, so I don't really know, but I found this game really fun to play. Now, where this game hits a moment that I hate is that it basically takes your life away. I just beat this game in about 50 hours, and I really wish it would have been done sooner. Now, maybe that feeling's coming from the fact that I'm trying to play Persona 5 at the same time, and all in all, I probably have 100 hours between both games, and I thought I would never finish either of them. So, I beat Disgaea 5 just like 5 minutes ago, and it's very rewarding. I feel very relieved knowing that I beat this game. So, the game in itself, it really doesn't have a level cap. You know, you have to level up to be able to beat the enemies. And I think the highest level you can get is 9,999. Now, that's cool, and in the Complete Edition, you have a lot of extra side quests, a lot of bonus characters that are given to you really right off the bat, that you can just unlock and download, and a lot of them come in handy. Some of them are from previous Disgaea games, I found out. Actually, one of the characters you can unlock is like the original character from the first Disgaea game. Even though he didn't really come much in handy to me, I can see where he would be a valuable character. And turns out in the end, my strongest character ended up being someone for the majority of the game I didn't even use. And then I just ended up leveling him up, and he became very, very useful. Now, Disgaea in himself is a great character. A lot of the people that the game gave me that I didn't download, I wasn't that good at using. I'm going to be honest with that off the bat. However, let's get into the gameplay. Like I mentioned, this is a strategy RPG. The game is divided up into 16 chapters, and you're basically trying to beat a guy called Lord. Yeah, I thought I was going to mispronounce that. Lord Void Dog. And I did. Lord Void Dark. So, at the beginning of the game, you realize that he's just your enemy, and then you find out the whole backstory, that him and Disgaea actually go back. And I'm not going to do any spoilers in this video, but it actually becomes a very interesting game, where, as a strategy RPG, I wouldn't think it would have had that much dialogue, and, well, dialogue, yes, but I wouldn't think the story would be that much depending on the choices that you made. Now, overall, I was very pleased with this game. I picked this up on Black Friday for $40 at GameStop, I believe. And it took me up until April to play it. So figure I had 4 months of just going around doing everything else with gaming. And now my focus is going to be Persona 5, finally beating that. However, I would definitely say if you guys are into strategy RPGs, Disgaea 5 Complete is the complete package, no pun intended, or maybe a pun intended, depending on how you want to take it. This game was fun, it was comedic at points, it was heartfelt at others, and pretty much NIS and the studio that made this game, which is like a Japanese studio that I'm not even going to attempt to butcher their name. Shout out to you guys for putting together a really good game. I'm actually very excited because they recently announced that Disgaea 1 Complete is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to want to check that out, guys. If you've played this game, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Did you like the game? Did you hate the game? What could they have done better? What other games in the strategy RPG genre should I check out? As always, guys, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and go check out all my other videos. Until next time, see you bye.